How on a day, my obongelicious people? This is your boy Niger Pikin Gist blog. My people no be smart, you know. We are now on the issue of River State. You know, say a lot has been happening in this our beautiful state. River State is one of the states in Nigeria that has been on the news for a long time because something happened on March, I think March 18, when the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, declared a state of emergency in this state and suspended the a duly elected governor, the deputy, and the entire House of Assembly members due to the situation, the disagreement between the governor and the predecessor, that is Nyeso Ezenwo-Wike, which the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria failed to resolve. At least everybody we know, with due respect to our able president, he failed in his responsibility to resolve that, but he shifted the responsibility to the governor of Rivers State, thereby suspending him here. Because it is obvious, everybody know, there is a partiality there. Partiality in the sense that this is a very simple thing. Everybody understands what they are fighting. The former governor was the one that single-handedly selected the candidacy of Governor Fubara, even against all odds in PDP at that time. He decided to give to Fubara, believing Fubara will be a loyalist of him and will do what he wishes. He actually needed a rubber stamp that will sit down there so that he will be governing the state through him. This is what we are thinking. This is what many people are thinking, because if it is not so, I don't think that the problem they had would have come up, because if you try to direct him and he refused, you find a way of taking back your structure and leave him alone. But a situation where you fight tooth and nail, fight with all your strength, use all the whole muzzle all the whole power you have, get all the whole connections, even to the presidency, in order to remove him, shows that there is something you actually wanted to do, meaning that he is not hidden to you, he is not hidden to your own bid. And that is why so many people in River State are not happy. So many of our brothers and sisters living in River State are not happy over the situation in the state, especially as they remove the duly elected governor. Who will like that? The governor was suspended illegally in the sense that the president, if the president had cautioned the minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike, what is Nyesom Wike doing in the government of Rivers State when he has finished his 8 years and leave? Why should the Nyesom Wike be prioritized than the duly elected governor? That is the question many Nigerians are asking. You have been there 8 years and you finished your tenure and left. Why must the president be dancing to your tune? Why must the president be calling Nyesom Wike and Fubara to reconcile them? Yeah, to reconcile them, but they are fighting. And it's affecting the state. Why don't you tell Nyesom Wike, concentrate in Abuja and leave this guy alone for 4 years? Simple and short. What are you doing in the state? If actually the president himself is not interested, that is the problem. The problem is that there is bias in the leading and in the declaration of the state of emergency. But because we are in Nigeria, where anything goes, and if you talk, they arrest you. If you you don't even have freedom of speech here in the country. That's why a lot of people are keeping quiet. And that is why no matter what you do, they will target another thing and use it to arrest you, because the kind of nepotism that is happening in this state is very great. My people no be smart, you know. That is why the governor, the president can do anything and go away. The National Assembly cannot probe him. The governor can do, anybody can do in this state. But River State started being another thing that cannot be handled. My people, this has caused a lot of problem. And what we heard is that they have told Fubara to apologize. To who? To Wike. And the information reaching us is that Governor Fubara actually has gone to Wike's house, which Wike has confirmed on social media, to apologize with two governors from the West. Fubara has also met the president in London, or in UK, in France rather, yes, and apologized. The question I'm asking is, why is the governor apologizing? The suspended governor apologizing. The sole administrator had been there doing their biddings, sharing the money and everything, because nobody is even hearing his voice again. He's just there, doing the work of their paymasters. Whatever he's asked to do is what he's doing. And the state money is going, and the president says he declared state of emergency. We are so disappointed by that action, Mr. President. We are not expecting that from a good president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria like you. You actually before sounded like a father, but what you did in Rivers State shows that you didn't do it like a father. You made a great mistake. And what happened in Rivers State will continue to haunt this country if it is not cleared and repaid. And that's why I don't know what the judiciary is doing, because Mr. President should think if that is Lagos State and is being suspended, the governor is taken away, the House of Assembly is taken away, and one Igbo man was brought to sit down in Rivers State, in Lagos State, and be taking the money and be doing whatever the biddings of whoever is the president. I don't know what Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will feel. I don't know what he will feel if he's alive, sitting down as an elder statesman in Lagos State, seeing the Lagos State governor removed, all the House of Assembly members removed, and one Akwa Ibom man, or one Igbo man, or one Hausa man was taken to sit down there and be governing the state as a sole administrator. I don't know how he will feel. If he will feel okay, no problem. But if he will not feel okay, he should understand that that is how the Rivers people are feeling. But some of them cannot talk because the respect they have for the president and because the fear of not going to jail and the fear of not being blackmailed and arrested. So a lot of things are going on in this state, and that's exactly why many people are not happy. But the governor had come out to say, because a lot of, the other day, women walked out of the sole administrator's wife, who is representing the president's wife, on the empowerment program. They said no, it's either the president's wife addressed them or a duly elected governor's wife addressed them. That they don't want to listen to the voice of the sole administrator's wife. This has a serious message to the president. And I think by now the president should have reacted to that, because it shows that actually this man you kept in Rivers State are not accepted. And if you know he's not accepted, you do everything possible to solve the problem, because people can keep quiet for long, but when they burst, you may not be able to handle it. Now that you are seeing pocket of rejection, you do the needful quick, so that the thing will not burst. Because it can get to a situation that it might not be handled, or it might become people start disobeying law and order, and it will not be problem. It will not be good. And that is what we are praying, that it can't get to that. Because if it gets to that, the place we are so volatile, it will not be able, nobody might know how it will reach to. And maybe it will not be easy to handle. That's why we are calling on Mr. President to do the needful, to try to reverse this, bring back these people. You understand? Caution them. You are capable of doing it. You see, Mr. President cannot tell me, Niger Pikin, that he cannot settle the problem in Rivers State, that the only way of settling it is suspending the governor. I don't believe that, and I cannot believe that. I can't look straight into the president's eye and believe that that's the only solution. Mr. President can do it as an elder statesman, as an elder, as a father to the nation. Tell the other person what is Yosowike's business after 8 years. He's the minister. Let him concentrate there. If he is losing his structure, he should find a strategy. There are many strategies to do that. Leave these people alone. Stop instigating. It's a very simple thing. Allow the governor to go ahead. If the people don't want him, they will reject him. For the people to be going around, it means that people love Governor Fubara. And you know why? It's as if they love him, because he's trying to be transparent. Remember, this is the first time that every civil servant receives 100,000 as a Christmas package. This is the first time there's a promotion. People will be promoted. 200%. Their salary increase will be 200%. This is the first time in Rivers State people are breathing. During the last administration, for 8 years, nobody was employed. But now, employment is taking place. So what are we talking about? People know what they are talking about. Forget about, you say, when you campaign, they say they paid you. Nobody is paying anybody. Only that the government of Fubara is people-oriented. People are seeing it. The pensioners are seeing it. The civil servants are seeing it. Irrespective of your position, you have a Christmas package. Who will not like such a governor? And that is it. So my people not be smart, Okay, let's just listen. These things are happening. And because of what is happening, the governor is seeing that people are taking advantage of what is happening and they are doing some things not in support of the governor but creating problem for the governor. The governor has seen that a lot of people who speak against the president are not speaking to support the governor, but are speaking to cause problem to the governor. He has looked with his own missionaries on ground to discover that most of the people shouting, bring back Fubara, don't even like Fubara. But they are doing it in a sarcastic way in order to cause wahala to the young man. And that is why Fubara has come out to say what he said at the funeral of the elder statesman, Edwin Clark. Let's listen to what the governor has to say here.
The things I want. I am the one wearing the shoes. I know the solution to my problem. I know how to walk through my problem. There are some things you will do rather than bring peace for me. It spoils my peace process. It gives me problem. So I'm cautioning everybody here. I'm serious, and it's very important to say it here in the church so that it's not something I'm passing a message to anybody privately. Before you do anything that you claim you're doing for me, seek my consent. I said it before. Do you even know what I'm interested in? My spirit has left this place. I'm already, my body parts, I have it already, but not I'm going to die now. I'm not going to die now. The reason is not that I'm too young to die or too old to die. I have a wife and I have kids that I need to bring up. They need me now more than ever. So when I finish that work and also finish the work of humanity, the aircraft can land. I will board gallantly. So let me thank everyone. Don't do things because you want to do them. Do the things I want. I am the one wearing the shoes. I know the solution to my problem. I know how to walk through my problem. There are some things you will do rather than bring peace for me. It spoils my peace process. It gives me problem. So I'm cautioning everybody here. I'm serious, and it's very important to say it here in the church so that it's not something I'm passing a message to anybody privately. Before you do anything that you claim you're doing for me, seek my consent. I said it before. Do you even know what I'm interested in? My spirit has left this place. I'm already, my body parts, I have it already, but not I'm going to die now. I'm not going to die now. The reason is not that I'm too young to die or too old to die. I have a wife and I have kids that I need to bring up. They need me now more than ever. So when I finish that work and also finish the work of humanity, the aircraft can land. I will board gallantly.
One beautiful thing about the governor of Rivers State, Governor Fubara, is that Fubara speaks like a person. He speaks like a friend. He speaks like a human being, a sincere person. He doesn't speak like a politician. He speaks like a Democrat, someone who understands the situation. He speaks to the heart of the people. That's one thing that is different. He speaks the truth as it is. You understand? So, he's not just a do-or-die affair man. Even if he leaves that position, he's not. He said his spirit is out of that place. It doesn't make him a coward. This is a man being realistic. This is a man being real. You understand? This is a man who knows that you live to fight tomorrow. Because most of these people that do tibo today, there is time for everything. They are not the first. Now they are the leaders, they are the rulers of this country. They are the owners of Nigeria now. Time is coming. Before them, people claim to own this country. Now, after those people are them, there will still be another time that they will not hold any power. Time will come when they will sit in their houses and be watching people oppressing them. A lot of people have done what they did today and rot in jail them. So anybody can fall, anybody can rise, anybody can be big, anybody can be. When you have power, when you have when you have position and power, use it rightly and use it to the betterment of the people. Don't use it against the people, because the worst thing any man can do is to use the position that God has given you. Instead of use it to alleviate the people's problem, you use it to compound their problem. And that's exactly what is happening in River State now, because many people's problems are being compounded instead of being alleviated, because of the kind of people that are interested. Because the politics we have in Nigeria is the politics of interest. It's the politics of interest, permanent interest, and that is it. My people, and I don't hear them from the governor. He says, anybody, the best thing you can do is to pray with him and pray for him. The best thing you can do is to advise him rightly and to speak. So before you do any action, whether demonstration or whether anything, what the governor is saying is that seek his opinion first. If he says go, you go. If he says don't go, don't go, because he has his way of making peace, and as such we have seen that he's a very peaceful man. He's not a violent man. He's not he doesn't deceive people. I have seen Fubara does not deceive anybody. And now the claim all over Nigeria is that he's being deceived by those who advised him. I don't think anybody deceived Fubara, because whatever Fubara did is for the betterment of the state, not for his own personal interest. And that is why it's as if people are saying he's not a politician, because he's not interested in his own personal gain. I think that's the kind of politicians we need to have in this country. Those who are interested in integrity, who are interested in serving the people rather than serving themselves. But at the end of the day, I know that those kind of people, they will not be popular and they will not last. But God will certainly solve the problem of this country. God will certainly save people like Fubara. God will certainly one day reposition Nigeria in the hand of people like him, so that when you are sitting down in authority, you remember the people, not your interest. All this money they are packing from my treasury of this country, what actually are they going to do with it? Because one day, all of us will go and leave this thing behind. What account will you give? But they don't know that. They feel that everything is all about having it here. There are some properties they acquire which their children will not know. Their pickings may not even know. Some of them will even squandalize them. Some of them will be abandoned. People who the thing have been confided in their hand will just use it. And what are these? When you should have harnessed all these things together for the betterment of the society and for the betterment of the poor masses. My people no be smart, so we see more, we say, we bring them to now. This is Niger Pikin, just block your guy. Remember, please help me share this video among friends and family. Share it in any platform you belong to. Keep sharing and God will bless you. If you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, open the notification bell and keep it open, so that anytime I touch light any gist, I bring it here, you'll be among the first people to receive it. Make sure have a nice day. Bye.